Hello everyone, welcome back to Spectrum classes. In this video, I am going to show you the lab activity related to the volumetric titration of oxalic acid versus NaOH, as well as we are also going to do the lab activity related to the HCl versus NaOH. And before starting with the lab activity, I must tell you how to prepare the solutions and how we can do the calculations to prepare the solutions. So let's start with the video. So let's start with the preparation of solutions. And first of all, we are going to prepare the solutions, and for that we need to calculate how much weight has to be taken for particular solute and in how much solvent we are going to dissolve it. So I simply follow this formula: weight is equal to normality into equivalent weight into volume in liters. So since volume is in ml we are using, so I have divided it by 1000, right? So first we are going to prepare the 0.1 normal oxalic acid, and here is the calculation part. So I just want to prepare 0.1 normal oxalic acid. So I have taken 0.1 for normality, right? And since normality is in gram equivalents per liter, so we need to take the equivalent weight of oxalic acid. So the molecular weight of oxalic acid is 126, and it's a diprotic acid and it has two replaceable protons. Therefore we divide 126 by 2 and its equivalent weight is 63 grams, right? So gram per gram equivalents, and I want to prepare it in 100 ml. So 100 ml divided by 1000 milliliters per liter. Therefore, in this manner, if I calculate, so weight is this much of grams, right? So on solving it, I'm just going to get 0.63 grams in 100 ml. Fine. So this is how we are going to prepare the oxalic acid of 0.1 normal. The next point is we are going to prepare 0.1 normal NaOH solution. So for this we need to calculate. So weight is equal to normality. Normality is 0.1 and its molecular formula weight is 40 grams. This sodium has valency plus 1, so 40 divided by 1, so its equivalent weight is 40 only, and I want to prepare it in 250 ml. So 250 ml is divided by 1000 to convert it into liters, and in this manner on solving it I'll just get 1.0 grams in 250 ml. The next solution which we are going to prepare is 0.1 normal HCl. Now these two are in solid state, but this is in liquid state, and the liquid state HCl which has been provided in our laboratory, that has its normality equal to 12.1 normal, right? So the concentrated HCl is having this much normality, and I want to prepare it 0.1, so I just use normality equation, and I want to prepare 100 ml of this. So 0.1 normal and 100 ml, and the normality of the concentrated HCl is 12.1 normal. So how much volume of this concentrated HCl I need to take in 100 ml to prepare 0.1 normal. So by the calculation I just get 0.83 ml of this concentrated HCl I need to add into 100 ml measuring flask to prepare 100 ml of 0.1 normal HCl. Right, so this is how we are going to prepare the solutions. Now we are going to see the lab activity. I'm just going to prepare the oxalic acid 0.1 normal and NaOH 0.1 normal. So for preparing this NaOH, I have taken 1 gram of NaOH in 250 ml and 0.63 gram in 100 ml of oxalic acid. So these are the solutions which I have prepared. This is 0.1 normal. I have transferred in the beakers, right? This is just for the convenience. Now I am going to take 0.1 normal NaOH in the burette and I will rinse it first, because we have to standardize this. So here you have seen this. This is the 0 mark, but I have to fill the nozzle also. So first You fill the nozzle, don't bother about the mark, and now refill it up to the mark 0. So here is the 0, and now I clamp it in the burette stand, and here you can see the label. Now I will take 10 ml of oxalic acid. I have taken it in the measuring cylinder, but it is better if you use the pipette. Now to this, I am just going to add phenolphthalein indicator, 1 or 2 drops, and now I shake it well, and now I'll start the titration. So this is called standardization. Though we have prepared zero point 0.1 normal NaOH solution, but due to hygroscopic nature and impurities added to that, and the color change of phenolphthalein is from colorless to pink. In acidic medium, it is colorless, that is in oxalic acid, and while we are adding the NaOH solution, we will get the pink color at the end point. So here you can see the end point is about to reach. Here is the end point. And now we are going to take the readings. So reading is, it is 11.4, right? So against 10 ml of oxalic acid, 11.4 of NaOH is consumed. It means it is of low concentration than the 0.1 normal. I will do the calculation part also. Now, I will first rinse this conical flask with the HCl solution which I have prepared for 0.1 normal HCl. And now I take 10 ml of this HCl solution in the measuring cylinder and I transfer it to the rinsed conical flask. So here is the conical flask. I transfer it. Now I am going to add the phenolphthalein indicator to this. We are not getting any of the color in the acidic medium for this phenolphthalein. So it will remain as such. The initial reading is 25 and we will start titration. So here you can see initially we do not have any color. And now the final reading. Final reading is 33.7. Now the calculation part. So this oxalic acid is taken as primary standard because this titration of oxalic acid versus NaOH is treated as standardization of NaOH. So here that is why I have written it as primary standard. Now we are going to, so for this initial reading was 0 and the final reading was 11.5 in the burette. It means this much 11.5 ml of NaOH is consumed against the 10 ml of 0.1 normal oxalic acid. So here you can see normality of NaOH we need to calculate and its volume consumed 11.5 against 0.1 normal oxalic acid into 10 ml volume I have taken of this oxalic acid in the conical flask. So this is how the normality equation works. Now the normality of NaOH is equal to 0.087. which I have calculated, it should be 0.1 normal. So it is less than that, right? So that is why we need to standardize this NaOH solution using the primary standard, and the primary standard which we are going to use is oxalic acid. The next calculation part for the HCl versus NaOH solution, right? So this NaOH now we have calculated from this titration, so its normality is now this much, right? And HCl I have taken 10 ml in the conical flask, and the burette readings consumed against the 10 ml of HCl are, initial reading was 25 ml and the final reading was 33.6 ml. So the values which I am going to put in this normality equation. So normality of HCl we don't know, we are going to calculate it. 10 ml of this HCl I have taken in the conical flask, and against this 10 ml 8.6 ml of NaOH is consumed, and the normality of NaOH which we have calculated from this previous titration, right? So here on solving this I will get normality of HCl is equal to 0.075 normal. So since we have prepared 0.1 normal of NaOH as well as 0.1 normal of HCl, but their normality is something different which we have calculated. I hope you find this video useful, and if you find this video useful, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you all. Thanks for watching.